We should probably.
That was after going backwards. And then turn around.
We should probably refilm the scene where we talk about the movie again.
Yeah.
That one's gotten
We did that for like the past 30
8 times. When it keeps getting worse and worse.
I couldn't help but laugh when I said about the budget and how he's doing from a hobo.
We said $5.
$5.
We said it from a hobo. Okay, anyway, it's filming, so we should probably get ready.
We still beat him up on.
I'd keep that in this shot, though, by the way. Like this scene, you should mention the same thing with the 5. You know.
Are we even rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or cut this out. Or cut this out. Welcome back. I'm sorry for the interruption. Stop messing with your cut timer. And sorry. Welcome back. Back to talking about your movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So another thing you did rather arrogantly say, it was better than A Tale of Two Kitties, Garfield film.
Yes.
And you seem to firmly believe this, despite our crew's rude reaction to your rude opinion. So, what do you have to say? Like, how were you able to accomplish this tremendous feat?
Well, I believe our budget was a big thing to do with it. It was $5. Definitely a copious amount of money.
That is way more. That's more than what I make. I only make like $1.25.
I make like a couple pennies every episode of this show. I mean, it's a tough world.
I might getting paid more than you. We'll talk about that later.
We will.
Let's go. Well,
I will have to talk to the producer. I didn't know what your paycheck was. Anyway, yeah, back to you from. That's a tremendously large amount of money. What's the source of this?
Since we all the crew owns tents, we just chilled outside, and we just had cardboard signs asking for some money.
Yeah.
Just raked in the cash.
I heard that was the cover story.
Yes.
So what's the real scoop behind this mysteriously large budget?
Well, besides asking for money on the street, we also robbed a bank.
A bank?
Yes.
Wow. What bank was it?
It was it's not a bank you'll like ever hear, ever. It's not one of them Indian banks. It's called an ATM.
I've heard of that.
I haven't actually. Can you explain maybe, or is that it's too secretive?
Basically, you have this special card, and you put it in the machine. Just money. You just type in some special numbers, and money comes out.
So how did you rob? This seems like a very high tech device. How was it possible for you to accomplish this task of robbing?
Well, you just have to know the right people.
You know, okay, so I won't get into that. I don't want to know these people. This is a talk show. The Ukrainians will be very upset with me if I start getting into this
They are very sensitive.
black market like movie making stuff. So the movie, well, it was the set. I heard it was some expensive set. There was quite a few cameos, and the cast was very impressive. So that's where that money all went to, right?
Yeah.
That $5 helped you pay for The Rock. You got Jack Black. Who you said you knew somebody?
I'm pretty sure Steve Buscemi made a cameo near the end of the film.
And I heard a big surprise in the bar fight with the robots, but like a bigger, like more sentient robot. Optimus Prime showed up, right? He was in the scene, and it was at Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, that was where it was, right? Yeah. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't confirm any of this. But is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Okay, so Optimus Prime. How did you convince him to make a cameo in this film?
Well, we figured since he's just waiting for his next movie to come out, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean Michael Bay is a very busy man making all of those movies.
Since he figured, since they're still developing things without Prime in it yet, we just asked him to come over and help out with that.
Yeah, I mean he's got a break with the Bumblebee movie coming out.
Yeah.
He's definitely not going to be the protagonist in that one. So you do have a good opportunity to include him in some other films. So did he enjoy being in a non-Transformer based film?
Yes, he said it was very entertaining.
Like, he's probably tired of hunting for the Allspark all the time.
Yes.
I mean, those Decepticons, they really mess with him. So taking a break every once in a while can be helpful for one's health.
He's turned evil way too many times at this point. He needs a break.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime has had some tough times recently. So I think this brings an important part, because there's another member of the cast that recently has popped up on the news quite a bit. He was a rather square-looking man. I'm not saying he was boring or anything. I mean, he was a square. Like, his body shape could be determined as square. He claimed to have lived in the ocean.
Yes.
So
Apparently, he was the long-lost cousin of Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yes.
Okay, so did you bring him into the movie just because he was able to convince Aquaman to come in for the Aquaman cameo later in the film?
Yes.
Okay, so really his only purpose there was because you really wanted Aquaman. Because he's the coolest hero on the Justice League.
Of course. Obviously.
Especially with the new costume design in the
Yes.
ever so successful movie Justice League.
Cool-looking beard.
Yeah, big, lots of black hair. Really going far away from the normal, the blonde Aquaman with the orange and green. Yeah, it's a big change,
Yes.
which makes him so much better and obviously the highlight of the Justice League film. And it is hard to be the highlight of Justice League because it's such an incredible film. So many great moments.
I thought the highlight of that film was the Spider-Man cameo, actually.
The Spider-Man cameo? I didn't
Yes,
see
he
it.
was
I must have
in-
blanked.
He was in an after credits scene.
That was a quick clip.
Yeah, near the middle of the credits, he swung down and he stole Batman's mask.
Wow. That must have helped out Superman. They cut that scene from the trailer where he takes off Batman's mask and they just replaced it with Spider-Man in the end credits.
Yeah.
So that scene really had nothing to do with the plot. I'm sorry, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Your movie. So after the events of the movie, you must have had a pretty hefty paycheck after the whole film budget of $5. I mean, you must have gotten at least double that in the box office opening weekend. So you must have gotten a pretty good paycheck from that. But this square man, I'm not sure his name. I don't know his name.
I'm not aware of his name.
Okay, Aquaman's cousin. He didn't do such great things with his money. He went in, he killed several people, and he's still on the loose out there. Actually, we'll display a picture of him on the screen right now. If you see this man, please, for the love of God, report him to the police. Thank you.
The FBI or Homeland Security.
Yeah, and
Or
any
the fire department, or your school. Your school will do a lot.
the dean will come after him.
The principal will put him in detention.
Yeah, he needs detention forever.
Your mom will put him in timeout.
Tell your moms. It's very important. So, no, I'm sorry. Again, off topic from your film. It's just important that we catch this serial killer,
Yes.
the square man.
He is cutting off babies' heads. He needs to be stopped.
It's terrible.
No
wasn't
need to
aware of
get
this.
graphic, alright?
I'm sorry,
It's-
Ukrainians. I know you're sensitive.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's so much that man. The crew is reacting poorly to the sounds of this. I mean, I apologize, really.
The dog is crying.
The dog
Whatever
is-
that noise was happening.
So I did hear that he actually killed The Rock,
Very sad.
but because The Rock is immortal and will never die, he didn't really kill The Rock.
Yes, Neff kind of just.
Yeah,
He killed him,
the
but
Neff-
he has many lives.
the Neff just kind of skimmed past him.
That was just the carved rock.
He carved a rock into a Neff.
No.
He just carved the rock. He carved a little bit out of him. Because he is actually a rock.
Oh, the rock. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you meant he carved a rock into a Neff.
The rock is a rock. He's made of rocks, and he just carved a little bit off of him.
Okay, so with the Neff, he carved a little bit of the rock off of the rock.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I get it. Let's move on.
Alright.
So later this week, you will be appearing on a rival TV show. Please don't.
Yeah, we stay here.
Yeah.
We need the money, actually. We need,
the Ukrainian viewers dropping quickly, and the entire thing is just being filled with
They like you until the whole Garfield thing.
the Garfield thing. You're pulling some strings that you don't want to mess with. That was a very quick shrug to something so hugely important. Let's move to politics, a little less controversial issue. So politics today are politically based, of course, as always, and in the recent months have been very political.
Donald Trump has made a surprise. Can you turn that off? Thank you.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of fans of the Take on Me.
That it is a favorite among our staff. They play it at random times, like now. Donald Trump has recently made an appearance on the incredible show CBS 2 News. And he told everyone there that if they don't vote for him in 2020, he will send a nuke to his. Are you okay?
This cup is only ice.
Would you like some water?
No.
With that ice.
I'm alright.
Alright.
Keep filming this up.
Yeah, Donald Trump, he said that if the people that work at CBS 2 News didn't vote for him in the next election in 2020, he will nuke their studio. And we happen to be directly next to that, so we'll probably all that too.
We're fine with
Yeah, I'm okay with that personally, but
I really think, personally, that's a bold political choice.
it is. I don't think people are going to vote for him then, and that will just lead to it happening. So
Yeah, I really actually think people will vote for him this way. I think this is probably his most likely path to getting reelected.
I mean, he's basically threatening everyone,
That,
and I don't think that's legal.
everyone in general.
but is it not going to work? Is the question. Not whether it's not.
I
We're not
hope
questioning
it
the
works.
moral correctness of this. I mean, from our standpoint of being so close to the studio, I really hope it works.
Well, I personally don't mind, but I would definitely rather it work, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind either way.
I think it's a problem actually. Like
I do have problems.
Back to you, Carson. So, besides your film work, I hear you've had some trouble on the basketball field. Your shoot game's not up, and you haven't been playing point guard recently? They switched you to a different position.
Yeah, they.
You're on the team. You should know a little bit about basketball. Is this why they switched you away from point guard?
Maybe. It's potentially.
How many layups have you made in the past weeks?
At least 3.5.
3. You made half a layup.
Yeah, somebody kind of stopped me, so I counted as
I think that's not a layup.
I think that's not one at all.
Yeah.
I think you just three them.
Okay, you know what? You are the basketball player, so you must know better than me. I personally am. So, I apologize. My shoe game is off as well. Is that
I've
what that
never
kid
played
says?
this. I don't know. I've never played basketball in my life, so I have not understood a word that either of you have said for the last 2 minutes. But okay, carry on.
Yet you were still able to disagree with him on whether
Yeah.
the layup.
Carry on.
Besides your trouble on the basketball field, I heard you had a little trouble getting back to home base after kicking the goal from field goal into the soccer net. How are you going to deal with this in the future?
I mean, a soccer net's pretty small, and field goals are pretty high up, so I kind of take the basketball pretty high.
I feel like you don't really. I mean, as long home base.
Yeah.
They'll get high enough.
And if you hit it with the golf club, it'll go even higher, right?
Yeah, but you have to use the putter.
Yeah.
Because if you're using like a 9-iron, it's going to go way too far. It's going to overpass the entire
Shady.
ocean.
Yeah, it'll hit the Ukrainians, and we don't want that.
If we upset the Ukrainian viewers anymore, they're going to like mail me
We
a bunch
will
of
be
demographs.
homeless.
And then we'll have that one guy in Romania that's like, no.
They will mail me a bunch of demographs. I'm going to open a package one day and be eaten alive by demographs. And we don't want that. Oops.
You okay there?
Don't look at me.
So, I heard that there's a bit of controversy surrounding you and the actor, Adam Sandler. Can you explain that?
No comment.
All right.
But Adam has some comments actually.
Really, can you read them for me? This is,
Yeah.
MySpace.
He actually sent Steve Carell to speak with you about it. I'll go grab him.
Okay.
I wasn't aware that he was here. This is interesting.
I didn't even know there was a door over there.
Yeah, I thought it was just a wall. I was like, oh, hello, Steve.
Oh, it's
What do you have to say about the Adam Sandler controversy?
Adam is not very happy with the world now. You have caused him much upset about your comments on him in your movie.
Yeah, there was some controversy surrounding Adam Sandler.
I am aware of the controversy, but he is not happy about it, and you make my little girls cry quite a lot.
Sorry about that.
You should be very sorry. You do not sound very sorry.
I don't have a lot of empathy.
Wow.
You just said you're not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. What are you gonna?
What's happened?
Freeze ray! Well, I think that really sums up what Adam wanted to tell you. So, goodbye.
Goodbye, Steve.
Hello, girls.
Are they watching this currently?
From Ukraine.
Oh, they live in Ukraine.
Yes.
All right.
They're playing with demographs.
I see. That sounds very.
It is. They have done it a lot.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I apologize. I didn't think Steve would be quite so aggressive with Mr. Bartholomew.
Can we get some heaters over here?
Yeah.
He's kind of frozen on the floor currently.
So, this guy up.
We need like some fire or something.
I think it's gonna be all right.
Are you okay, Mr. Bartholomew?
Yeah.
Cool.
A little chilly. It's alright.
I can see that.
So I guess Adam Sandler wasn't happy with you. Would you like to comment now?
Yes, he didn't like how we portrayed his caricature on a one-frame segment of the movie.
How long was the frame?
2 seconds.
You just said it was one though.
It's one frame. 2 second long, one frame.
But he said 1 second frame. I thought. I'm just typing it in.
Always fact check before you make a bold statement.
That is a good, probably the idea. We should do that, especially while on television.
On left, yes.
How long have you been training for?
I'm not sure.
Somebody should probably check.
There should probably be commercials now. I don't know.
I got canceled those.
They canceled commercials.
They don't have commercials.
I canceled them.
You have the power to do
I
it.
personally called the commercial people and told them to shut up.
Oh, how are we getting paid then? That's kind of where the money comes from.
Well, that came from tenants.
We get paid for people paid to have their advertisements on the channel, and that kind of goes to our paycheck.
Where's my demograph?
But you don't have to do that.
I don't, but I have to look at them sometimes. People of Ukraine, primary viewers for this, we could use some donations due to some frequent foolishness by canceling all the commercials.
I thought you did that.
So, I guess the longer we're on air, the more we're losing money, so.
Yes.
That's all for tonight, folks. See you back next week on the 11th. Yeah, pretty good.
Stop the camera now. Goodbye. Oh, it was low battery.